All right, but let's say hello to our first guest for this evening. She was the sportiest of Spice Girls and has since had a very successful solo career. Her third album is entitled Beautiful Intentions. Please welcome Melanie C.
I'm really good.
I don't know what they... Everyone's just yelling out tonight. They're very excited. Now, speaking of exciting, we've had 203 shows. I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to say hello to a guest before the show and just say hello to them, and they're wearing neighbour to towel.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Now, that was exciting. Did I catch you unawares? It wasn't an awkward moment, was it?
No, it was quite a big towel.
Yes, it was.
It covered a lot of area.
It wasn't a hand towel or anything like that, for those of you getting too excited. So, anyway, OK, icebreaker, fantastic. Now, you have accomplished a lot in your career. We've got a lot to get through. But I know for all you've accomplished, you have three fears. Accepting awards, singing live and meeting Prince Charles. First two can understand, but meeting Prince Charles, what was so freaky about that?
Well, I think this must be a quote from a very long time ago. When I was with the girls, we did meet some amazing people, and with people like Prince Charles, and we were lucky enough to meet Nelson Mandela, and with these very, high-profile dignitaries, there's a protocol, and but that was just a waste of time with the Spice Girls, as I think you've probably all seen the pictures, and no matter how fearful we were, I think the other person was more fearful. Whether Jerry was going to pinch your bum or, give you a big slobbery kiss on the cheek.
Was there ever any fear from you in that regard? You'd think that you would get into terrible trouble afterwards?
I think because we were all together, we kind of, we didn't think anything could happen to us. We were, formidable.
Girl power.
Girl power. Now, I've not said that for years, or I don't think I'll say it in a few years either.
Yeah, do you mind saying it now? Is it something you're happy just to leave behind?
It was a great thing, and it was a great time, and, I'm very proud. I'm proud of everything we achieved. And girl power, it still lives on today. It's nice for women to, be equal to guys, because I think we've been lagging behind for a bit too long. Now,
when you first signed up for the Spice Girls, at the same time you were up for a role in Cats on the West End. Now, obviously, in hindsight, made the right call. But at the time, was it a tough decision to know which one to go with?
Not really, because I always wanted to sing. And it's just such a hard industry to get into, so much of it is luck. And boy, have I been lucky. So, yeah, I just, I followed my heart, and like you said, it was the right thing to do.
So when was the last time all of you got together?
Wow, that is a long, long time ago. Probably a few years since we've all been in the same room. 4 of us got together late last year when Victoria had a christening for her 2 boys. She's got 3 now. Popping them out all over the place. Well, having them taken out.
Having them taken out, yes.
Too posh to push, as they say. But, yeah, that was the last time. There was me, Victoria, Emma and Jerry. And it was brilliant. I was a little bit nervous because I'd not seen them all for quite a while. But once we get back together, it's just the same.
Now, obviously, once you guys get together, if you get together for any reason, I think you did recently, and everyone starts going, oh, my God, reunion tour. But definitely not happening, correct?
Absolutely not. I mean, around Live 8, the rumours surrounding that were quite true. Bob Geldof had approached us, and it just seemed to me to be the perfect opportunity, because it would be a spectacle, wouldn't it, to see all the Spice Girls up on the stage again. And, it'd be very high profile. It would raise, get a lot of attention for a great cause. And personally, I think all of us were very disappointed that it didn't come together.
And obviously, now you've got a successful solo career anyway, probably the most commercial and critical success, I would say, out of the original group. So is it nice to be out there on your own now and have proven your worth as a solo performer?
Definitely. I'm so happy now. I'm the happiest I've ever been, really, with my new album. I think this is the best thing I've ever done. And I can't even remember being in the Spice Girls. It seems like an eternity ago, really.
And in your latest clip as well, for Better Alone, is that there's, this outfit here I think we should have a look at, because this is a little bit... Right, how's your father with this one? Is this, do you mind this look? It's sexy Spice all of a sudden,
well,
isn't it?
Come on, I mean, I'm pretty well covered up when you look at a lot of the videos out there. You
Because
know?
I know you've been critical of Britney Spears in the past and some of the outfits she wears.
Yeah. You know, I think it has to be, probably this isn't going to make sense, but I think it has to be relevant to the music that you're doing. I think Britney is always overtly sexual, and sometimes I feel a little bit uncomfortable with it, especially when she's got such young fans. But I think, you know, with this clip, come on, I'm not exactly showing heaps of flesh to go all Australian on your ass.
So it's a wonderful dress.
It's a beautiful dress, yeah, and I was working with a female director, so I felt more comfortable behind the camera, so maybe that's why it's a bit more sexy. Not that I'm a leather or anything.
Now, you mustn't have heard that in years. You mustn't get that anymore, surely.
No, I don't. I mean, isn't that funny, though? There always has to be a gay one in a band, doesn't there?
Yeah. Or even on a show where there's only one host.
Those cuffs.
It's the cuffs, I know. And can I just say, I love your tattoos, because anyone who has tattoos, I am just so jealous of, because I'm just way too girly to go anywhere near it.
Well, I
bruise like a grape.
Do you?
Yes. How many have you got now?
I've got 10, and I do think it's a very stupid thing to do to yourself.
What is that?
Well, it's there forever, isn't it? Oh, no, close up on the top.
Ah.
Yeah, you know, it's just a bit... Do you think it's weird? How weird to put something on your skin that's there forever? Like, can you imagine when I'm 80, hopefully if I get there, I'm going to look pretty weird, don't you?
But at what point, like, when you've got, like, 5 or 6, is that when you start going, yes, this really is stupid? When you get into 10... By now, haven't you sort of...
Didn't you realise?
Yeah.
You know, I think what happened to me, and I think a lot of people, you want one, you get one, and then you think, I'll have another, and another, and you get a little bit addicted until you get to a number like 10 and you start thinking, is this going a bit far?
And you have found that that's how sometimes people recognise you the most, isn't it?
Yeah, it's either that or my voice. So, you know, if I don't want to be recognised, keep my mouth shut and cover my arms and my face and my yashmak.
Now, what about for you yourself? I hear there's maybe a chance of a tour from you next year down under. Would that be the case?
Fingers crossed. I played Sydney in 1999 with my first album, Northern Star, and it was one of the best gigs. In fact, I think it's the most memorable gig I've ever done. I think because the Spice Girls never got to play down here live, everyone was so excited. And I really want to come back. I wasn't able to come back with my second album, but hopefully, you know, if people like this and it does okay, we will be back early next year.
Ooh. Pressure's on. Well, the album, Beautiful Intentions, with latest single, Better Alone, is out now. Please thank Melanie C, everyone.